Now rolling into part two of Librarians Attempt Games. For this next session, we're going to be playing MonsDRAWsity, designed by Eric Slauson, who is here with us today, and we are super excited. I am Rebecca Strang. I'm the president of ALA's Games and Gaming Roundtable, and I'm also a children's librarian at Naperville Public Library in Illinois. This event is being held live, but if you need to leave and take a break and you want to come back and watch it again, the Twitch on demand video will be accessible once we're done with this session. And if you're not following GameRT on Twitch already, please give us a follow so we can build up our channel. Links for all of the places where you can find us and our partner roundtables will be posted in the chat, as well as a large spooky resources list. Definitely check it out. There's tons of films, movies, books, graphic novels, all spooky, all great. There's also a feedback survey that we would love for everybody to fill out. And when you fill it out, you get a chance to be entered into a drawing to win some really cool prizes, such as a free pledge level on Wet Ink Games' current Kickstarter for Home, the Haunted House map building RPG, which looks super excellent. We'll have links for that in chat too. So definitely check out all those links. And now we will move on to MonsDRAWsity. First, I would love to introduce game designer Eric Slauson, and then our player guests will introduce themselves. Eric is a card and board game designer who specializes in making party games and social experiences. He has a passion for finding new ways to get people laughing, talking, and creating memories together. And we are super excited to have him here. This is his second event that he's done with Game RT, helping us play MonsDRAWsity. So, welcome, Eric, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And then, if we can have our players go around and introduce themselves, we'll start with Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen Jordan. I work at Syosset Public Library in media. I'm on the graphic novel roundtable. I'm also like a comic writer and a professional medievalist and lots of other things. And I'm very excited to play this game. Thank you.
Professional medievalist sounds like pretty badass title. Cass, you're up next.
Hi, my name's Cass. I am the social media chair for the Graphic Novels and Comics Roundtable, and that's about it.
Liz.
Hi, everyone. My name's Liz Brown. I work for the Public Library in Baltimore County, Maryland, and I am on both the Graphic Novels and Comics Roundtable.
All right, Liz's audio cut out just a little bit, but she is on graphic novels and the games roundtables in case you didn't catch all of that. And last but not least, Danielle.
Hello, everyone. I'm Danielle Costello. I'm a member at large for the Games and Gaming Roundtable. I also do our events programming as a co-chair, and I'm here in Louisiana State University teaching research and instruction to our students, and also having a fantastic discussion on all the cool stuff that LSU has on the local werewolf. I can't pronounce it, but very excited. So.
Awesome. Well, welcome everybody. We're going to have a lot of fun today. And now I'm going to hand things over to Eric so he can introduce us to his game, MonsDRAWsity.
All right. Tonight, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are, time zone wise, we're going to be playing MonsDRAWsity. Very simple, silly game. It's a drawing game. It's a memory game. It's a talking game. It's a listening game. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be kind of taking turns being an eyewitness to some sort of creature, entity, extraterrestrial monster. One person's going to get to draw a card. We're going to be doing it digitally, so I'll show that person a picture. They're going to have 20 seconds to memorize everything they can about this monster. How many arms it has, how many eyes it has, how long are those arms, how big are those eyes. In that 20 seconds, they're trying to memorize all those details. After that 20 seconds, I'm going to take that picture away from them, and they're going to have to keep all those details in their brain. After that, we're going to have 2 minutes for that witness to describe that monster to everybody else. Everybody else during that 2 minutes is going to be trying to draw that monster from the witness's description. The artist can ask clarifying questions. They can ask for more details. Whether the witness remember those details is another thing entirely. So 20 seconds to memorize, 2 minutes to draw and ask questions and describe. And then at the end, we'll show all of our drawings. There's some points stuff, and I'll explain that when we get to it. But memorize, describe, and draw. That's pretty much it. We're going to do it a bunch of times, and then somebody's going to win. But really, we're just going to have some fun, draw some silly monsters, and see who is the worst eyewitness and should not be called to testify in court. So who is up first? I think I'll run things because I know all the little monsters and I have all the little cards over here. So Cass, you happen to be up first in my little organizational structure here. So so I'm going to show a picture on the screen. So all of my other players, other than Cass, just close your eyes and I'll tell you when to open them. I will say open them. If you are at home, if you're watching the stream, you can either play along, which would be kind of closing your eyes now and opening them and kind of trying to draw based on Cass's description, or you can keep your eyes open so you can see how good of a job Cass is doing describing later and how close everybody is when they're drawing. So it's up to you. Everybody's got their eyes closed. Exactly. Well done. I will tell you when to open them, but not now. Let me start my timer here for 20 seconds once I get this pulled up. All right, you ready, Cass?
I am. My heart is racing.
You got 20 seconds. Every color doesn't matter, but shading might matter. Patterns might matter. Sizes, numbers. All right, it's gone. Everybody open your eyes. All right. You're all now agents of DRAW, the Department of Recording Anomaly Witnesses. It's your turn to investigate this monster. All right, Cass, you ready? You got 2 minutes to describe. Everybody else 2 minutes to draw, starting now.
Okay, so the monster has no legs. It's a purplish color with pink spots on it. It has 2 wings. Where a tail would be, it has a snail shell. It has 3 green eyes and sharp teeth. And then coming out of the head of the monster were like 5 tendrils. And at the end of each tendril was like a yellow, it almost looked like there were different sized light bulbs at the end of each tendril. And then the monster had like a long blue tongue. And I think that's
How many tendrils did you say there are?
5.
Was it spots all over the body or just in this particular place?
It was mostly on like the head and torso of the body. I can't recall if there were any on the tendrils. There weren't any on the wings. There's 2 wings on the back, if I didn't say that.
Are
before.
these dragon wings? Biblical angel wings?
They look more, yeah, like dragon, like bat kind of wings.
What's the face situation? You said it was eyes.
The face has 3 eyes. I believe they were green, and then below the eyes was its mouth, and it was like a bigger mouth with like sharp teeth and then a blue tongue coming out of the mouth. And the tongue was really long, like it was longer than the torso of the creature.
About 10 seconds. Finishing touches, last details. And time. Pencils down, markers down. Okay, so at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of look at each person's drawing. We'll kind of go in order. If you just kind of hold your drawing up, we might be able to see it. Our
Oh, there.
If you have a background on,
I
it
could turn
might
it off.
not.
Yeah.
ooh,
Just do background off. None. There it is.
Jen, yours looks so much happier than mine.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. So before we get to the points thing, what I'm going to do is assign everybody a number. So this is going to be your number for the whole game. You can kind of write this at the top of your little board. Cass, you're going to be number 1. Danielle, you're going to be number 2. Liz, you're going to be number 3. Jen, you're going to be number 4. Rebecca, number 5. And I don't think Russell is playing. Number 5. Excellent. Cool.
He's playing tech.
The most important game of all. So, Cass, looking around, looking at all these monsters, I want you to kind of secretly write down the number of the one that you think is closest to what you remember this monster looking like. I know it's been a few minutes since you saw it, but who do you think got the closest? And secretly write that number down.
Can I see Danielle's again? Okay.
I definitely forgot about putting a mouth on mine until the end.
Minor detail.
Who needs a mouth?
All right, Cass, you got a number?
Okay, yeah.
All right, excellent. So I'm going to reveal what the monster actually looks like, and then we'll have a simultaneous vote on who the artists think got the closest. Go back here. Whoop, not that.
Oh, I see. Oh.
So pretty good witness description here. We got a long tail. We got 3 eyes. We're good there.
They're blue.
What color was the car? All right. So that's what we were shooting for. Everybody can kind of hold up their art one more time. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, vote. And when I say that, just kind of hold up the number of fingers of who you think did the best, who you think got the closest to the vibe, the general vibe of the monster. And then I'll explain the points after that. Everybody got a feeling? Oh, all right. I have my vote, who I think will win. All right.
I can't
Everybody
remember
got-
everyone's numbers. Not everyone has it written on their.
Oh.
Danielle is 2.
Okay. All right.
Liz is 3. Jen is 4. And you're 5. All right. 3. Cass, don't show your number yet.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, vote. All right. You cannot vote for yourself. It doesn't look like anybody did. I've got 1. Ooh, it looks like I've got a 2, I've got a 5, I've got a 4, and a 3. All right, a big split
We all
decision.
voted for
All right.
Good
So
job, librarians.
yes. So in Monstrosity, the artist favorite gets a point. In this case, it's a 4-way tie, I believe.
Should we
So-
let Twitch chat vote too?
Oh yeah, let's get a vote from
Twitch.
chat.
Let's
Who do you
go.
think? Who do you think did the best?
No?
Russell's our tiebreaker.
Russell, make a
Oh.
choice. Don't be
Yeah,
accommodating.
Russell.
No pressure.
What do you think, Russ?
I need
wants
to
to see
see
one
one
more
more time. Okay.
I put my number there.
Ah,
I love them all so much.
They're pretty great. I want to be friends with all of them.
Let's go, Russell. Who do you love the most? It's 5.
Oh, 5 it is.
Nice.
Okay. So the artist favorite gets a point. So in this case, with the tiebreaker from Russell, it'll be Rebecca. So Rebecca gets a point. Then we're going to check in with our witness. Witness, who did you think got the closest? Oh, number 3. Okay. So number 3 also gets a point. I believe that's Jen or Liz. Is that Liz? That's Liz.
Liz.
So Liz gets a point. If those 2 numbers matched, the witness would have gotten a point because it means everybody's on the same page. The description was great. But unfortunately, we were very split with our interpretation of this monster. So no points for Cass, but 1 point for Liz, 1 point for Rebecca. And we're ready for round number 2. And that's it. Made some little monsters together. All right. So we're moving over to Danielle as our witness here.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to be kind of bouncing around between the different versions. We've got some different versions of MonsDRAWsity and some different expansions that are out or coming out. So this one is from the Target version that just dropped a couple months ago. So it's Target exclusive. This next one, I'll have to remember what version I pulled it from, but we'll see here in just a second. Everybody close your eyes if you're playing along at home. Start my timer. Viewing time has started. Right, time.
Right. I got it in my head.
Got
Ready to
2 minutes. Open your eyes.
Okay, guys.
2 minutes start now.
What you need to know, it's like a shrimp-esque body. It's gray. It's a little bit long. It has 4 kind of like antennae thingies, faceted eyes. It has kind of mantis-like little army bits and kind of a long tail, but not like a shrimp tail. Like, even though it's shrimp-esque in shape, it kind of is more scorpion with 2 little like prongy things for its tail. It also has little goldfish, little flipper bits, like 4 of them, like 1 kind of in the middle of the body and 1 a little bit lower on its tail. And generally, I would say not a happy kind of dude. Like, it's a little sad, a little angular, kind of, maybe going through a hard time right now. Any questions? Anything? I think that's pretty much, yeah.
How many eyes did you say?
2 faceted eyes, like kind of like a dragonfly.
What does its mouth look like?
A mystery. It's a mystery.
And then did you say there was something coming out of its head?
Yeah, like 2 kind of like antennae, 4 antennae. Sorry.
4 antennae. Was there anything on the antennae?
No, just normal-ish antennae.
And it had like a scorpion tail?
Kind of like a scorpion tail, but 2 little prongy bits at the end.
Oh, okay.
And it had 4 like flipper fins?
Little body like little like goldfishy kind of flippers close to its body. It had a mouth, yes. Question mark. Did it have a mouth? I didn't really think about that too much. The thing is, I feel like, anything that I can eat, I'm not afraid of. And things that it can eat me, I am afraid of. So maybe I just blanked the mouth out so I wouldn't be afraid.
What did we say about legs?
No legs, just like shrimp-esque in like kind of roundness and no. But does have 2 arms that are more like praying mantises.
Gotcha.
Oh, praying
And
mantis arm.
time. I'll give you 5 seconds for those arms.
Oh, goodness.
And time. Okay, all right. So let's see them.
So
Oh, interesting. Danielle, you're making your secret vote. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes. I love them all so much.
I forgot I was supposed to draw while you described, so I really spent a lot of time listening.
You did get like its eyes. I could like identify it just through that if I was doing a romantic sequence.
Yeah.
can you see that I put the little dots in my eye?
Oh,
That
nice.
makes it harder.
I love that facial expression.
Rawr.
this is interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Danielle, you
Okay.
got to write your secret number down.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, got it.
All right, so now we're gonna see what you were supposed to be looking at. Not that one. This
Oh
one.
my.
Oh,
See? Yeah.
he does look like he had a rough day.
Yeah,
It's very
totally.
downtrodden. All right. So everybody kind of look around at what everybody else drew. Think about what fellow artists kind of captured the vibe the best.
Oh man, this is tough.
It is tricky. It is tricky. I'm actually torn
Same.
more than I thought I would be here. All right. Oh man. Okay. All right. Artists, you have a selection in your heart and in your minds. All right.
Man.
3, 2, 1, vote. I got one for 3. I got one for 1. I got one for 5 and one for 3. All right. So number 3 takes it this round. All right. So that's a point for Liz. Wonderful. Danielle, who was your artist of choice?
It was number 1. I like that it was
number 1.
it was the C shape, which I completely forgot to like actually explain. But I was torn between 1 and 3. They're both very close, but it was just the configuration cast was like the closest to like, through happenstance.
So Cass does get a point as the witness favorite. And our witness does not get a point because we've split the room again. But I was gonna say, 1 was everybody got something with the vibe right. Funnily enough, even Jin, your general shape is like if you only saw the shadow of it, that's what the shadow would be. So yeah.
These look like a shrimp drawn in a panic. That's like
Russell said Liz's looks the most edible. That's hilarious.
It was I'm actually really hungry. I did have shrimp for lunch. So
Oh wow. So this is from this is Monstrosity Science. This is an actual creature. So this is a real life kind of shrimp plankton creature thing. I didn't on the actual card, the like little scientific name is underneath it. But yeah, this is a real life thingy. It cannot eat you. It's very, very small, but it is weird looking.
The ocean is a terrifying place.
That is probably the most horrifying
weird.
thing we've seen today.
you're telling me I could theoretically eat it.
You could. You may have today. It could have just depends on how well you wash that shrimp.
Oh, that's my division between horror. Can I eat it? Can it eat me?
All right, we're up to Liz now. Let me. All right, let's see. Go black. Yep, perfect. All right, everybody closing the eyes except for Liz. Let me start my timer here. And you're memorizing. And time. We got 2 minutes to draw. Liz, you're muted. No, all right, great. Starting now.
Okay. All right, this creature has 6 legs. On each leg is a foot with 3 toes. The toes have sharp little pointy claws on the end. The legs are bow-legged. It leads up to a small body, the belly of which is very warty. And then from the small body kind of leads to a giant exaggerated brain case. Vaguely alien-ish. It has like a giant brain in its head. There are no eyes, but there is a small mouth facing to the left, which is bare. The mouth is bared, and it has kind of like, oh man, I'm blanking on the name, but it's the like the mantid creature from Space Ghost Coast to Coast. It has that kind of mouth, and the mouth is open, and it has a tongue with like a barbed ball on the end, kind of like a morning star, the old medieval weapon. Oh, I might have gotten that wrong, but it also has a tail on the other end that is like a barbed ball, like a morning star. After I just said that, I realized I do not remember what the tongue looks like. So have fun with that one. Let's see what else.
About 15 seconds.
Yeah, I've got a lot of overtones of alien. Yeah, and I'm running out of things to say. So that works.
What were its eyes like? I'm just going to put eyes in there.
No eyes.
No eyes. All right.
As I'm desperately
Right.
shouting, "No eyes, Rebecca, none!"
And time.
Oh gosh.
All right, show what monstrosities you have wrought. Ooh. Oh, I see. Danielle, what is going on? That is terrifying, and I love it.
Effort was made. Oh my God, Jen, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
I want to be friends. That looks like a
Looks like
buddy.
looks like Jiffy Pop, like a Jiffy Pop monster. All right, Liz,
my
write your
goodness.
secret number down.
You got it.
I'm
I
All
focused
right.
too much on brain lines and a barbed tongue, I think.
All right, let's reveal.
Hey,
Oh wow.
good job, team.
Wow.
Ah,
Like,
that's right.
Good
It had
description.
like a hand in its mouth.
Minor detail.
we did good.
Wow.
Totally
Good
normal.
job.
All right,
Yeah.
artists, we're looking around. We're just hiding.
I forgot to put my number like a ding dong.
All right, everybody have their favorites.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, vote. Got a 4. I've got a 5. I've got a 4 and a 4. 4. Yes, like a mind reader, Jen.
I was thinking of like Mars Attacks style brains, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
All right, so that's 1 for Jen here. And then witness, who did you secretly vote for, Liz? Number 4. Excellent. So another point for Jen. And then that's a point for Liz as the witness.
I appreciate that you communicated so well, Liz, despite your technical issues, that you're the first person to get that extra point.
Vindication.
Right. Let's see here. We're going on to Jen.
Okay.
And this one is from the original game. The white box. There's a brown box, that's the one on Target. The white box you can find in like Barnes and Noble or Amazon. This is the original OG version, which we just got back in stock. So that's that one. All right, eyes closed, everyone.
Every time I put this up, I for whatever reason, close my eyes and put this in front of my face. I don't know why. Like extra closing my eyes.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Time. Everybody can open your eyes. You got 2 minutes starting now.
Okay, so it's a four-legged creature with the sort of broadly shaped like a horse with some key differences. Each leg has basically a hand at the end, like a foot that looks very much like a hand with 5 fingers. He's sort of a little furry, like he has little tufts of fur here and there. He has a different colored belly than like his fur, sort of like a color, like a yellow colored patch with like purple on the rest of him. He's wearing a saddle as though like he were going to be ridden, and also like a very fancy black tie as though he were going to like a Friday morning meeting at the office. His face is like vaguely human, but not really. Like he doesn't have the long snout of a horse, but rather like a sort of flat face. No nose that I can recall. He has very big, wide, circular eyes that look kind of tired, like he has little like heavy bags under them. He has like a mouth with very big livery looking lips that are like sort of like drawn in a look of horror, with like big kind of buck teeth, just like a main, like a real look of horror on his face. And he also has like a tail, like a cottontail bunny tail, like so like a little like pink like snowball, hostess snowball type tail.
Ears?
I don't think there were any ears, just sort of like a
That's so creepy.
yeah.
What were the legs like?
Just like a featureless head besides the eyes and like the really horrifying mouth.
It had 4 legs?
Yes.
And time. Okay, let's see.
I am
What have you done?
so terrified of this. I do not want
Whoa!
to do this.
Wow. Oh, these are excellent. These are all
Ah.
good.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
was
wow,
it an
wow.
actual tie, not bow tie? I heard bow tie. Oh well.
Oh, I'm yeah.
I
Oh,
completely forgot about the tie. That's okay.
oh, so
I started
good.
drawing
Back
full
of that
side, but then I
face.
switched it as she kept talking.
Where's my camera?
I love these
Tired
faces.
face. Oh.
It's
Interpretations
gonna
are
haunt
all
you
A+.
forever. But look at his
Relatable.
cute tail.
Oh, look at the
So
tail.
fluffy.
All right. Jen, you got your favorite
Yes.
secretly written down. Love it. Okay, so here's what you were going for.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh.
hair. Oh,
Wow.
Oh, no fur. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, friend.
Got some little furry ankles there.
Yeah, the legs.
Yeah. Little bell bottom.
Tired
fur.
bunny boy.
I like this one because it looks like he's reacting to the portraits that you drew of him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, if you-
let's
if you
have him
always-
react.
He's horrified.
Yeah.
That's not what I look like. It's when you get a caricature done of you and you're like,
Oh
no.
my goodness.
You're on the boardwalk and yeah. All right. So we're looking here. Artists, figure out your favorite.
It's so hard to choose.
Which tired boy do you like best?
Or worse.
Okay. All right. Vote
Oh,
in
man.
3, 2, 1 vote. I got a 1. I got another 1 from Liz. I got a 1 from Danielle and a 3 from Cass. All right, Cass, you're the artist favorite. Who was the witness favorite? Jen, who did you vote for? Oh, number
Oh,
3. All right, so a point for Liz and no point for Jen. Split the room. I was very torn, like every way this time. So I don't envy your position, Jen. That was very hard.
They were all really strong interpretations.
Russell says, how do we make this our Game RT mascot? And I am horrified.
Yes, I want all of those on buttons that I could, that I could
no.
wear. Like a family portrait of those. Like they're all related.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
What's our motto, Danielle?
Work forever.
Which motto?
Low
Low
stress,
stress,
high
high
mayhem.
mayhem. Jinx.
Oh no, I owe you a Coke.
Right. Now this one is from our cute creatures pack. You could see we kind of use the word very loosely, but we just chose monsters that we all kind of liked for a certain reason. We thought they were very cute, and this he's got a little way about him. I would I would hang out with him. All right. So next we're going up to Rebecca. Rebecca. Everybody close your eyes here. And we're going. Time has started. Time. Everybody can look. Time starts now. Oh, you're muted.
Hello.
So it was mostly it's like a wheel for the body, but it has like a beetle shell for the back. And the wheel is one color and like the shell part is green. I think the wheel was gray or brown, but it had like horns coming off of the face on the front of the wheel, and it the face almost looked like a metal dragon. Like it had, I think it had sharp teeth. Oh no, its arms. Uh, it had arms that like come out of the center, like if it had like a hubcap with arms coming out of it. And I think the arms had claws, but I'm not sure about that. Um, its face, I feel like there was a visor, but I can't remember if you see eyes, like a like maybe just a black line across its face. Um,
Were the arms like skinny or big, like thick, or
I think they start skinny. I think they're bulkier in the center than they are at the ends. And I
Is-
don't remember what its hands look like.
and how
Would you
many did
say
you
are-
say?
Okay.
What?
How many arms?
One for sure. It may have had a second one on the other side.
And would you say this is a carnivore or omnivore? Obligate carnivore?
Carnivore. I'm pretty sure it had like a dragon, like I'm gonna eat you face, but
The-
like made of metal, like
Oh.
I think green metal. I think the whole top part of it was green.
Right. And time.
Well, we tried our best. That's all we could do.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Let's see them.
Oh, let me put my number.
Oh.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Wow.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh.
I have my votes.
Okay, right. So let's reveal. Nope, not that one.
Oh,
Oh.
it becomes
So it
clear.
did have eyes, but it did have a visor.
You were
You were both.
right and wrong.
Love it. I also
And I
understand
completely
your
forgot it had a
problem.
number on top of it.
So did I, if it makes you feel better. All right, we're looking. We're
Let's hold
deciding.
yourself to. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand what you mean about the arms now.
Yeah, the bulky
Yeah,
in the middle.
Echo arm.
it has like blade elbows. I didn't catch that.
I think my favorite thing is I started a hard commit to the circle and was like, this is where we're going.
It
I
is
hope-
very circular.
All right, everybody got the choice.
Ish.
All right, 3, 2, 1, vote. 4, Liz, 1, and a 3. All right, number 4, Jen.
Ooh.
You take the artist favorite. And Rebecca, who is your favorite?
Or Jen.
Oh, number 4. And then Rebecca gets a point as well for matching up. All right. So this is from our Monstrosity Robots pack. As you can see, it's all mechs and robots and mechanical things. There's some steampunk in there, some retro, some futuristic monsters, some cyborg things. So yeah, we got packs for different vibes and different age groups and different levels of complexity. So some fun times. Where are we at with time? What are we looking at here?
We have
Ooh, okay. Well, I think if I did my scoring right, I think Jen technically is our winner. I may have messed up the score in the first couple rounds because I wasn't writing it down. But
I
as
have it
far
written
as
down.
oh, lovely.
So Jen has 4 points.
That's what I have.
Liz has 3 points.
I did it right.
Cass has 2 points, and I have 2 points, and Danielle has no points.
Danielle has enthusiasm.
All
I
right.
think what I love about this is that I don't need to draw or have points to have fun because this has been like even vaguely, even if it's competitive, it's still like this is just a blast to be able to play with everybody.
Yeah. And I've actually run this game. So I have a family game night program at my library, and we've done this as our theme game, like I think 2 or 3 times now. And it's so fun to watch families sit down and play this together as a group, like, because they super get into it. And even kids who are like shy at the beginning and they're like, oh, but I can't draw. And then I show them my drawing. They're like, wow, okay, it does not matter.
Yeah, it's a great one
Yeah,
for.
I like how it's. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying it's a great one for kind of pulling people out of their shell, especially once you're the witness. Like you don't have a choice. People are asking you questions, they're yelling stuff out, and you just have to, answer and kind of go for it. And once you see how bad everybody's is, or how far away, or how close yours actually is on accident, yeah, people kind of slide into it, get very comfortable very quickly with it. So it's cool.
Yeah, it's also funny.
Yeah, I
So,
like how it's not just.
sorry, Liz, go ahead.
Maybe I'll be saying the same thing. I like how it's not just about the drawing; it's also about memory, and so like there's a lot of things. It's not just the quality of the drawing that matters because I feel like that would really turn off a lot of people after playing it just once. It's like the combination of your memory, your description. There's a whole lot of different skills being used. I think it really makes it a little more inclusive to draw.
Yeah, I love that about it for kids too. And it's super easy to mod. Like if you're playing with super young kids and 20 seconds for them, if you're playing with like a 3-year-old who's trying to describe this thing, 20 seconds is not enough for them. Just let them hold the card and describe it live, because
Right.
for them that is like really great like word association, and like the game is really easy to mod for any age. And there's also last time Eric hung out with us, we actually played with the Roll20 version of Monstrosity, and the thing that cracked me up was a lot of us were like using our mouse to draw or like on our tablets with like doing finger drawings, but there was one person on their tablet with a pencil and I was like, what?
Nice.
That is another level hilarious.
Yeah, you
But there's
can't
just
bring
so
a
many ways to play.
Qualcomm.
Yeah. So many ways to play.
And I like that because when I do a communication style game, my favorite thing is the ability to just be like, what's the mood? What's the vibe? Because I don't know. I can't draw. I don't know how to draw a circle from, well, yeah, it's not a circle at all. It's like an oval shape. But being able to be like, okay, is it more of an angel or is it more of a dragon? And it's like, okay, I could do kind of vaguely a scale. I can get closer to a vibe than I can like any actual artistic representation. And so that's the creativity that this allows you to have in communication is a lot of fun, I think.
Definitely. Some comments and questions from the Twitch chat. I see a couple people saying they are going to go out and immediately buy this game.
Oh
So
my
thank
gosh,
you for
thank
supporting our
you.
guests. And then a question, how did you and your artists come up with the monster designs?
Oh, that's a great question. So I we basically told them just to go nuts, whatever you get, like the wildest thing that you can come up with, and we'll tell you no. We really never had to tell anybody no. If anything, we had to say a couple times like this needs like 2 more weird things. And then we'd give it back to the artist and they'd add extra ears or add some stripes or something like that. But yeah, from the beginning, I really wanted this to be like a showcase of artist talent as well. Like you can see at the bottom of the cards, we have all the artist names. So you can kind of go check out their Instagram or whatever. If you have a project, you can track them down and kind of get their vibes. But yeah, we just kind of let them, do whatever they were going to do. They have the general like theme of the pack that we hire them to illustrate. And then we try to say that there needs to be at least 6 things that people would need to memorize. So, something weird about the eyes, something weird about the arms, something weird about the shape. And then other than that, it's just whatever they can come up with. We're always amazed, we have to do like 100 or so of these for every pack. And we try to get between 8 and 12 artists for each pack. So you never know what the style of the art is going to be. It's never like from the same artist. And we're always amazed at just how many different things that people can come up with. These concept artists are incredibly talented.
Yeah, all the packs are cool too and makes it easy. Like if you are playing with younger kids and there's like some creepier monsters or something, you can tailor the deck that you're playing with really easily, which is awesome.
Mhm.
Um, Someone in Twitch is asking, do you have a favorite monster from the game and can you show it to us?
Oh gosh. Well, literally, what's my favorite child? My favorite monster child. Oh man. I'm trying to, oh gosh. There's one. Oh,
Describe it and we'll try and draw it and you can tell us
yeah.
how well we
Okay.
did.
Oh my
All right, I
goodness.
got you. I got you. Okay.
Yes.
That's
So
our
there's-
outro.
Yeah, there's all right. So it's like a wet, shriveled, its main body is like a wet, shriveled turkey, like a turkey before you've cooked it, like weird and droopy. And then it's standing on one leg, kind of like a flamingo, like a very thin leg. But it doesn't have the other leg going like, check. It only has one leg. The foot has like 4 fingers, so kind of like a hand, but I think it's only 4 fingers. The leg has like, I think it has little lines going across it. But we've got to go to the back. The back has like diamond mites, whatever the ones on that grow from the floor up. It has like diamond ones of those, like 7, just like a kind of like a stegosaurus, but not in a row. They're just like stacked on top of each other, kind of like a skyline of diamonds. Its face, it's like yelling. So its mouth is open real wide, and I think its tongue is sticking out, a very thin tongue. It's got one big eye, I think, with, oh man, if this detail is correct, I've looked at this monster a bunch. I think the pupil is an upside down triangle, I think. But the thing that I always think about this monster is it has pooped diamonds. Like, it's behind it, there is a distinct pile of diamonds with, I think, like a little smell line coming off of it. Yeah, I think that's the one. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and see if I can find this thing.
We have any teeth in this maw of it?
Yeah,
I
what does the
don't
face look
remember.
like?
It's like a shaped kind of like a baseball cap. So a big head part and then like a bill, like a duck bill, but wide open, like a C shape. And then it's screaming, it's kind of.
Well, I made a hard commitment. I can't go back.
Does it have arms?
It does not. Just that one leg that it's standing on.
Feathers, fur, or skin?
Nothing. Just a wet turkey.
Oh.
wet turkey.
God, it's so creepy.
Y'all, I have made some monster fuel and I'm so proud of it. And do not worry if you can't find it. You can always send us the picture and we'll put in the resource doc for people to look at later.
Oh, that's great.
All right, let's see what our copies.
Yep, along with our monster horrible copies. 2. Okay. Ready?
All right. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I changed the shape of its head like
You're
so many times.
Super stinky, Danielle.
Wow.
I love everyone. We're going to take pictures and we're going to put it into the resource doc, which we will link you as well.
I love it. And I'll send out
put them back up. I can do a print
screenshot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah, that's accurate.
Got it.
Well done, team.
I love that yours is pigeon. Don't let the pigeon poop diamonds.
There you go.
Too much Mo Willems. Oh no, this is what happens.
All right. Well, like I said, thank you again for having me. This was a blast.
Yes, this has been excellent. And definitely go get this game for your libraries. Play it with your patrons. They will love it. And thank you, Eric, again, so much. We love having you hang out with us for these events. And we are going to take a break, and then we will be back for a live stream of the 1922 Nosferatu. So hang out with us in chat for that. That is going to be at 7